Hi everyone. In this video, we're diving into a detailed and beginner-friendly explanation of PaaS, Platform as a Service, just like we did for IaaS. We'll explore a real-time example you can relate to, simple analogies to make concepts stick, a full layer-by-layer breakdown of how PaaS works. Whether you're a student, beginner, or someone curious about the cloud, this video will make PaaS super easy to understand. Let's get started. What is PaaS? PaaS, Platform as a Service, is a cloud service model where the cloud provider manages everything you need to build and run applications, except your code and data. It provides servers, storage, networking, operating systems, middleware, runtime environment. All pre-configured so developers can focus only on writing code, application, managing data. Real-time example, building a food delivery app. Let's say you want to build an app like Zomato or Swiggy. You don't want to waste time installing OS, setting up databases, managing virtual machines, updating software. You just want to write code, launch features, and make your app live. That's where PaaS helps. How PaaS works layer by layer, with real-life analogies. Networking, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, roads that deliver food to your users. The cloud provider handles all the connections your app needs. You don't configure routers, firewalls, or VPNs. Example, Azure App Service includes secure networking setup by default. Storage, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, the restaurant's storage room, you don't build it. Data storage, backups, and scaling are managed automatically. You just use it when you need to save or fetch data. Example, Google App Engine provides managed storage and database options. Servers and virtualization, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, the kitchen is ready, you don't install the gas stove or fridge. You don't see or touch the virtual machines. You just deploy your app, the platform takes care of scaling and running it. Example, AWS Elastic Beanstalk automatically launches servers behind the scenes. Operating system, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, restaurants' flooring and lights, pre-installed. OS patches, updates, and security are handled for you. You don't worry about Windows/Linux setup. Example, you don't know if your app runs on Ubuntu or Windows, and you don't need to. Middleware, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, ready-made kitchen appliances, mixer, oven, and POS machines. The platform gives you database engines, message queues, web servers ready to use. Example, Azure App Service comes with .NET, Java, Python, PHP support out of the box. Runtime environment, managed by cloud provider. Analogy, the chef is already trained and knows how to cook. The runtime is where your app code runs. It's already installed and ready for Node.js, Java, Python, etc. Example, Google App Engine runs your Python Flask app with zero setup. Application, managed by you. Analogy, you bring your recipe and ingredients, code. You focus only on writing business logic. Deploy your app and let the platform handle everything else. Example, you build a food delivery app using React plus Django and deploy to Azure App Service. Data, managed by you. Analogy, you decide which dishes, data, to cook and store. You manage your customer orders, user data, and transactions. You can use cloud-managed databases like Azure SQL, Firebase, etc. Example, use PostgreSQL on Heroku to store customer records. Real-world use cases of PaaS. Startups. Launch products fast without worrying about infrastructure. Example, hosting MVPs on Heroku or Google App Engine. Conclusion: PaaS equals ready-made kitchen. You just bring your ingredients, code, and start cooking, deploying. No need to buy gas, fridge, or set up the building. Coming up next, SaaS, software as a service, or even the code is managed for you. Like, share and subscribe for more animated and beginner-friendly cloud learning videos. Thanks for watching.